Hi guys, this is Lashette from Scarlet Moon Creations, and I'm back with the first of my annual bullet journal videos. This is going to be my 2022 annual bullet journal review video. And in this video, I'm going to do a flip through of my bullet journal for the year of 2022 and go over my annual review questions and things like that. Oh, this year is a little different. It's a little different. First of all, if you have been watching my Vlogmas videos, welcome. Welcome. This one is of a better quality than it's been in a while, hasn't it? Yes. I'm very happy too. It's one of my gifts. Anyway, the big difference as far as annual review goes is I only got one book to show you. That's it. Everything is contained in this one book, and I have to say that I have plenty of pages left over, which is not necessarily a good thing. As you'll see, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, I'll live, you'll live, we'll live. You know, moving on with the bullet journaling will continue and whatnot, but yeah. This is the first time ever that I've only had one notebook for the entire year, and obviously it's a bigger notebook than usual. I would say this is a B5, but I'm not sure. If you really want to know, I got this from Five Below, and I've gone back and I have not seen another one similar in Five. So, there's the front pocket, which I generally stopped using because I wasn't putting anything in it, and I wasn't really using those weather stickers. I have not filled out my index at all. Here's my word of the year, annual objectives, the moon phases, social media tracker. Nothing. I may go back and do the December, but yeah, we'll see. I wound up putting up here something for 2023 to help me out. I left a lot of space for the first 4 months of the year, and yeah, the rest. I may still fill this in because I still don't have the bullet journal I'm going to use for 2023 yet. So just some dates that I know are coming up I will fill in because I need to put them somewhere. My annual strategy, nothing much changes on here, but I do like refer back to it a lot. My annual log, year at a glance, part 1 and part 2, I did use these almost all the time. I've added dates to them, and you saw me refer to them regularly during my monthly logs. My quarterly pages didn't do quarter 2 or quarter 4, but that's okay. My to be watched, I barely used because I barely watched anything this year. I actually went back and was like, oh, I watched more than I thought. I watched things that I wasn't planning to, and so they're not on here. And, you know, rewatching things didn't really happen. Shopping, I didn't really use this. And to be perfectly honest, and I might include that in here, I wound up doing a lot of digital bullet journaling in OneNote, so I may put those there. But I have a shopping list there, and that's where that went. These pages are for my products, and I do refer back to them when I'm scheduling social media posts to remind people what's available each season or year round. And for restock, I don't even remember what I wanted to put there, so that it never got used. Spreads, I never wound up filling out. I did write a list on a random post-it and put it here, but never filled it in. Never inked in video ideas. Though I did, let me see if I can zoom in for you. I did pencil them in, so, and some of these I did actually do. So the deck studies, I did do a couple. I did not do the cover reconstruction. Junk journal making, I did 2 of those. What does this say? I can't see off or on camera. Plant journal. Oh, yes. I did film that, but I did not, I don't think, share it with you guys. So it may still come. Reading journal, I filmed that. Road trip vlog that actually just recently went up. So yeah, Arizona vlog. No mugwort tea. That went up on Instagram. Yes, drying herbs on Instagram. Some of these are hard to read. Even travel journal, no. How I schedule social media, no. Regular, plan with me once a month, recent reads, yeah. So I did not, like I said, put those in ink, but I did, excuse me, I did actually do them. I think, forgot that was there. These self-care spreads, I only did half of it, and it's only penciled in. Parks to visit, I did not do a new spread for, and then blank pages. This you saw, this was the 2022 kind of pre-planning, and then we get into my first lunar log with the dark moon in Capricorn. I was at first going with cover pages following a particular deck that I was studying that month. This is the death card from the Llewellyn Tarot, and so the artwork style follows that. The first of my, what do you call these? Health and wellness trackers, and you'll see that a lot of them look like this. So I don't know if I'll be doing this. Trackers don't really work well for me. Memories page, not filled out. Review page, not filled out. Dailies, I tried these spreads. It wasn't bad. I didn't hate them. I was using stickers that I had because that was one of my things that I'm not really going to go over. What guides me? This is something I do when I'm looking for a new job. More dailies. New monthly log. At this point, I decided I didn't need a cover page anymore, I believe. And this was kind of Black History / something, I don't remember. Trying to do separate habit tracker from health and wellness tracker. Health and wellness tracker not filled out, but I do have a review. This was obviously for the Olympics, which got postponed to this summer. Didn't want it filling it out, even though I did watch. Memories, I did do nothing for music. My review. So when I did do my review this year, I decided not to do the elaborate thing from the workbook I've been using in previous years. I've been following Lavendaire for a while now on YouTube, link in the description, and it's a similar vibe, similar kind of questions and things, but not as detailed, and I felt like I needed that. So that's this review here. And then we have weeklies, dailies / weeklies. I tried a different layout here with events on the side, my dailies next to them as I went, and then project like details down here. And I continued that for a while. Next, new moon in Pisces, using my BTS stickers and some rub on transfer ones here. Health and wellness, habit tracker, not fully used. Memories, reviews, music, not done. This actually has in pencil spring cleaning. I don't know that I did. Yeah, no. No. So weeklies or dailies again, events here. Some stuff I don't have a specific day for, and then just dailies and random project lists. Again, attempting various project lists. This stuff is for work, for my Etsy shop, and for social media, particularly Instagram. Creative projects. This is an updated list on that. Some stuff I decided to do on Canva, different types of digital journals, and I was listing like what pages or what types of things I would want in those journals, or people might want in those journals. New moon in Aries. We're following Big Bang had made a comeback this time, and so I was like, let's go with the made albums or the made singles look here. I have no stickers from them, but I didn't even have really projects listed. Didn't even do the health and wellness tracker. It was a difficult time. Nothing. All right, another weekly, and then this is me planning out the pages, or making sure I do whatever pages, and printing styles for the digital journals I had planned out in previous ones. And this is planning the Fairies Oracle mini study. More dailies and events on the side here. Things I want to do. More dailies and project planning for the Lemon gift set launch. So I'm starting to plan the shower disc launch, which didn't happen. I don't remember why I skipped these pages. Probably hopeful thinking. Then I went on a trip to Salem, so I was planning that out. Mostly my train tickets and my review for May. Okay. Going back, let me see. Did I leave myself a space for review? I guess I did. Okay, so what happens is here, I didn't do the new moon in Taurus. That's probably what this was. My setup there, and I didn't do it because this, I believe, was around the time I dropped my camera. So I was like, I can't film anything. So yes, now the new moon in Gemini, I figured something out using washi tape and things here. Health and wellness tracker, nothing happening here. Habit tracker, nothing. No memories, no music, no review. It is what it is. I'm still kind of keeping this format because it's sort of kind of working for me. Okay. Covering up some stuff with random post-it notes now. So that's why you see City Parks Foundation suddenly. And new moon in Cancer. Nothing much in the health and wellness tracker. Habit tracker a little bit, but not much. I did review this time, again, using Lavendaire's monthly review, dailies, and some project planning on the bottom here, attempting to anyway. More dailies. I went on a beach trip, so I think I was making sure I packed all the stuff I needed for it. New moon in Leo here. My fruit. Started out, didn't finish. Memories of music, nothing. No review. Dailies. This is where it kind of felt like these spreads were taking up space for no reason. Like, and my new moon in Virgo. This was during the Bookopoly-thon, so I went with a Bookopoly board type theme here. I didn't even put my projects Health and wellness tracker, habit tracker, not used. Memories, not at all. Music! I think this is the first time I put music in here. So, and I have a review. Who am I? Dailies, and that was it. New Moon in Libra, this lock and key theme. Health and wellness tracker, nothing. Memories and music, nothing. Review, nothing. So, you see how much I'm using it, right? Dailies, not so much. I started planning 2022 and 2023 because it was already on my mind. This is around the time where I start thinking about future the next year. So, I didn't have a bullet journal for next year yet, and so I just started writing stuff down in here. The Dark Moon in Scorpio. This is when my birthday is, so I went with a birthday theme using stickers that I have. Didn't use the habit tracker. I mean, the health and wellness tracker. Little bit for the habit tracker. No memories and music. No review. Are you sensing a theme? Dailies. I decided to do these completely vertical dailies here, and here's my birthday. I used so many stickers because I was like, let me use these things. And this worked for a little bit, and then it didn't. I kind of decided to go back to what I had been doing before I started bullet journaling, which was to just pump everything that I want down on the paper and just put the date. Like, that was the main point. And my last setup, the Dark Moon in Sagittarius. And this takes us almost to today. And yeah, kind of winter's theme. Health and wellness, habit tracker, nothing. Memories and music, nothing. I have not done the review yet, but I might still. I have time. And some dailies. I kind of, sort of am following, what is her name? I forget her name, but from Plant-Based Bride, her kind of, rolling weekly thing here, and I was kind of doing that before, but I said, you know what, let me just go full head with it, because I realized at this late date I have a size book that will do that for me, right? Here I'm planning out the holiday cards. I have people's addresses written all in one space, so cover them with post-it notes. Yeah, more dailies. Kind of sort of continuing the rolling weekly here with the folded pages. This down here is me planning out the game that we're supposed to do for Christmas Day, but Christmas plans got postponed. So there's no real dailies on here. Like, this whole thing is game planning, and it's fine. I have my annual review, which I will come back to, and some more dailies, and the last of my annual review, some planning for a video, and that's where we are up to. So let's talk about my annual review, the actual questions to be answered here. Like I said, I got this from Lavendaire. I'll link to the video that she has with these questions. 2022, first of all, was the year that I designed 2 digital journals. I led an Oracle deck study, co-hosted a shadow care retreat. I increased my YouTube following, completed the Realm of Comics book club, and I got allergy shots. I uploaded I have that card challenge. Finally, I put together my family barbecue and went on a trip to Salem. So it was supposed to be like your highlights of the year. Next, if I could sum up 2022 in one phrase, what would it be? I have the main one, I can thrive outside of my comfort zone, which I think ties in very nicely with my word of the year here, which is confidence. Some others that might... Oh no, I realized I had some other highlights. And I put them down here. Going to the foodway regularly was a highlight. Wedding, marrying people, cheese moments, all the cheese moments, eating. Spa day at home, doing that for my mom and my grandmother, and reading over 100 books. More highlights. Okay, what worked in 2022? The annual review, the 2 flash sales I had, the handbrake program that I downloaded, copying Book of Shadows, the deck studies I did, opening up the outer court, alcohol for herbal remedies, like having it so I can make tinctures, sharing videos in groups, holiday gifts worked, the foraging reels I feel worked well, meeting more people, and reading more diversely. What did not work? No new clothes, buying new clothes, rereading, posting videos regularly didn't happen because of various technical issues. Decluttering my filming area didn't happen. Not launching the shower disc. The molds that I never use, I still have them here in a box under my desk. Time wasted watching YouTube. Electronics. The breaking of one phone and losing another one. The losing one happened in early October. Lemon gift set launch. Like, I mean, I launched it, but nobody bought it. Taxes, injuries. I somehow wound up, my summer just did not happen really because I was going to physical therapy for my elbow, having been in pain for 2 months. And on the way to my first physical therapy appointment, I wound up injuring my left foot to the point where I could not walk on it for weeks. Plantar fasciitis, you guys. So, and studying astrology just didn't happen. That's from those annual goals, and I'll go in a little more detail about those when I do my annual objectives and review for 2022. What will I change going forward? I added this because I don't think Lavendaire has this in her thing. But buying a screen protector, that would have saved one of those phones. Backing things up regularly would have saved a lot of the stuff that I had on said phones. Dealing with issues more immediately, I might have gotten the second phone back. Just that, but that last one is definitely a thing that I'm just like, I put stuff off because I'm like, oh, I don't want to deal with that right now. But yeah, what did I learn in 2022? So this could be about yourself, but also like knowledge academically, kind of. I learned about candomblé, or some. I learned how to plant plants. I learned a lot of stuff from this book called The Cauldron Born, and different ways of looking at, I'm going to call them folk tales or myths, if you will, and about, I guess, spiritual mysteries, if you will, the pagan mysteries. I learned more about tarot cards, particularly with how some of the original decks are the traditional decks created. I learned about the plantain, and also more about mugwort and a couple of others. I learned how to get multiple library cards. I learned about monarch butterflies, how to make an elderflower cordial, how much it costs to freeze your eggs, a ridiculous amount, and how stressful that is, and about using menstrual or herbs. Let's just call it that. Menstrual herbs. There's another term other than menstrual, but I can't think of it right now. All right, how did my life evolve in 2022? So, like, how have I changed as a person? Once again, my mental health is improved, so we keep going up steps here. I also made more money this year than in previous years, most recent years. Doing some things to take care of my physical health and focusing more on that. Some doctors listen to you, which is awesome. Overall, I feel more like I can do things to change and improve my life. And that is definitely more positive outlook than I've had in recent years. The major plan changes set me down the path where I will want to plan events again. So there's a couple of things that I did not plan on doing this year that I wound up doing because of other stuff not going the way they should. And because of that, I wound up doing events that So I'm like, oh, I can do that again. I feel like I can try again. Lastly, what about 2022 am I grateful for? So I'm grateful to be alive. To improve my circumstances. After the pandemic, that's still a thing. For my friends and family, loving and having me around, I'm very grateful for. Like, you know, people reaching out, like, I want to see you. And also, like, yeah, come by and like, you know, I love that. I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful for the skills that I do have and the brain that is willing to learn more and be creative. Like, over the past 10 years, I could have just laid down and wasted away and died. Not K-word myself, but like just done nothing. But my brain is always working and I always want to be creative. So I found things like YouTube to keep myself busy even when things like work were not happening for some reason or businesses were not doing well. I found other stuff to do. I learned new things. I made new friends, and I appreciate that. I learned more about stuff that I wanted to, like the food way and herbs and plant life and all of that stuff, and the many ways you can use them, and the many reciprocal relationship things that you can do. I'm grateful to have my basic needs met, like food, shelter, water, love. I have those things. And I'm grateful that I now know that I can do things that scare me because of so much of this year putting me outside my comfort zone. And I kept going anyway. So that is my 2022 year in review. My next video will be my annual objectives. And I will go over my top 5 and maybe some of these. I did mention a few already and what worked and what didn't work just now. But yeah, so I'll go over those and talk about what my annual objectives for 2023 are in the next annual bullet journal setup video. So guys, that is coming like soon. This video if you liked it. Subscribe if you are new. Hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming. And links in the description to everything I mentioned, particularly Lavendaire, obviously. Also, my social media accounts if you'd like to follow me on any of those as well. And I've got 10% off discount code to my Etsy shop linked below, where I make all natural bath and body products for magical and mundane purposes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.